Hello, friends. Hope everybody doing well. I want to discuss the major differences between a pro trader and a gambler today. Okay, so let us start the presentation. Okay, so what is a pro trader and a gambler? Okay, pro trader is nothing but, as you all know, professional trader. Okay, and a gambler. Okay, gambler means they will not have any charts or any plan. Okay, so that's how actually they think. Okay, we can enter into the market and we can make money. Okay, whereas the professional trader will have a plan, certain strategies. Okay, and okay, let us discuss in detail. Okay, what are the major differences? Okay, one of the major differences between a pro trader and a gambler is a pro trader will have a trade plan, and a gambler will not have any plan at all. Okay, what is a trade plan? A trade plan is nothing but a pro trader will have a plan of what to trade tomorrow. Suppose if they want to trade on a particular stock, if they want to trade in cash market, or if they want to trade in the uh, derivatives, or if they want to trade in index, or if they want to in index, or if they want to trade on a bank nifty or a nifty, and also what levels they want to buy. Okay, these are the major plan they will have, and they will have a connection. That is the key actually, and also what could be the stop loss, and what could be the buying price, and other things that they will have. Whereas the gambler, they will not have any plan. So I mean to say, generally when the market opens, they enter into the market. Okay, and then they see the movement of the stocks or the index, whichever is moving higher or whichever going shorter, then they'll go and trade accordingly. They will not have any plan what happened to the stock, particular stock, all these days, probably last 1 week or last 1 month, what the charts are saying. They will not analyze anything, and because of which the result or the impact would be the gambler will be losing the trade most of the time. Whereas a pro trader, since all the effort has been put in place, starting from analysis, starting from chart analysis, starting from seeing the any major news is there, positive or negative, in that particular company or in the particular sector, and going through the charts, for example, going through monthly or a weekly and daily and even intraday, what happened to the stock today, and all these analysis will be done. And with this analysis, they will have a proper plan that I need to trade only these 3 4 stocks in the next day, for example, if they are intraday trader, or I need to have these 3 trades, and these 3 stocks I need to trade over a coming 3 4 days period of time. Whereas the gambler will not have any kind of such strategy. Okay, that is one of the difference between a pro trader and a gambler. What could be the second difference? Okay, the second difference, as I was explaining in the first slide, the pro trader will have the buy price, the stop loss price, and the target price before entering any trade, whether it's a stock or whether it's a index. It can be bank nifty or it can be nifty, or even a currency for that matter. So anytime they enter, before they enter the market, I mean before they enter the trade, they will have the buying price, stop loss, and the target. But whereas the gambler, normally what they do is, okay, they buy at any certain point of time, whereas without analyzing the chart, whether it's touching the support one or touching the support two, or is it touching the resistance R1, R2, is it above the CPR, below the CPR, is it trading above the pivot level, is it above trading above the 20 EMA or below the 20 EMA, is it crossing 20 EMA crossover is happening for 50 EMA or vice versa. So they will not do any of this. Okay, what they do is, generally they buy at whatever the level they want, they feel it's comfortable, or with the emotion that market is going up. You know the fear factor, right? The FOMO emotion. FOMO is nothing but fear of missing out. Okay, I may miss the trade if I don't buy immediately. Yeah, I need to buy. So they go and buy immediately, and that is how they take the buying decisions. Okay, after they buy, okay, next step, will they maintain stop loss? No. Why? Because they think if I maintain stop loss, the operators or the big investors, they hit my stop loss, they clean my stop loss, and they take my trade away. So that is why they maintain stop loss. They think of only the target. That too, it's a big profit or the target they think of. They never think of what could be my stop loss. Actually, generally, most of the traders, successful traders, they say stop loss is the holy grail in the trading. Reason is stop loss is on in our control, whereas the target profit or the target is not in our control, because only when the price reaches there, then we know, okay, what my analysis is, what I analyze is correct. But whereas the stop loss is definitely in your hand, so that is why we have to control the stop loss. So we need to maintain the stop loss. But the thing is, the gambler will always think of the profit and target, which is not in their hand, whereas the pro trader will have the control on the buying price because of the analysis done on the previous day post the market hours. They sit at least 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, how much ever time it takes to analyze properly. They analyze the US markets overnight, and they come up with a trade plan. And after that, once they buy, they maintain the stop loss first, because that is in the trader's control, not the target. Okay, so this is another difference between a pro trader and a gambler. Okay, what is the third difference? The third difference is the pro trader will grow with a small gains. Okay, what do you mean by small gains? Even they get small profit, whether it's intraday or a swing trading or a positional trading. When they get a small profit, they try to book them instead of waiting for a bigger profit. It's like unimaginable profit basically. They try to uh, grow with a smaller gains. Each trade when they take, they maybe they end up in 1% or 2% or 3-4%, and they book the profit. And they while they book the profit, they will be doing analysis parallelly in case if it is a swing trading, and in case if it is intraday trading, post market hours they will be analyzing, and they'll try to book the small gains, and they grow the trading account. So that is the way a trader should do. But whereas the gambler, what they do, generally they will be greedy of a big gain. Suppose if they invest maybe 50K today, and they take some trade, and they invest entire 50K in a trade, and they want at least 10K or 20K in a day, which is really impossible, right? It's like expecting more than 20% or 30%. It's impossible. It's far away from the fact. So what you should do is you should have a smaller gains regularly, pretty regularly, and that too by maintaining the risk reward ratio. Okay, what is the risk reward ratio? Generally, you can maintain the risk reward ratio of 1:2. Okay, 1 rupee loss, I'm ready to take risk, and two for a 2 rupee gain. So that if you maintain, then a gambler will convert to a pro trader. So basically, the discipline of growing the small profit and making the small profit, and growing the account is the key here. Okay, what is the another difference that we can see between a pro trader and a gambler? The another major difference is the pro trader think the stock market or the trading it as a business or a profession, whereas the gambler, they think, okay, I want to put some money and get some extra money, and from this like a hobby, they want to earn some extra money from this, and they'll be very casual, they will not be serious about this. Okay, that you can see. That's why, when generally people go to casino and all, they will not have any plans. Simply they go, they play a roulette or any other game, and they want to earn some extra money. If they get money, it's okay. If they don't get money, also it's okay. They'll be get basically they get frustrated. If they don't get money, they'll come back. So like that, the gambler mindset will be. But whereas a professional trader, what they do is they take this trading or investment as a serious business or a profession, and they have a proper plan in that. Okay, and another difference is discipline. Okay, what is a professional trader will do in terms of when it comes to discipline? I mean, these things generally I covered in the earlier slides, but still, discipline means they will have a proper plan, they will have a proper structure, they will have a proper strategy on which they have to apply on. For example, they want to buy some stocks or index they want to trade on, so they will have a proper discipline. They work out post the market hours. They work as they sit on with the laptop, and they work on like what could be the trades I can do for the next day or coming week. Okay, so and they analyze the market post the market hours, and they see what happened to the Indian market, and also in the evening time they go through the world market. For example, maybe UK market or US market. They analyze the Dow Jones. They see the charts and of Dow Jones what's happening, because as you know, the FIIs, they control our markets too majorly. So that is another important point when it comes to discipline. So we will have a proper like discipline, then the result also will be according to that. Okay, so the professional trader will have a proper discipline in terms of what kind of stocks I need to trade. Am I ready with the buying price? Where I have to buy? What is the buying price? What could be what could be my risk appetite in this? Whether it's a 1 rupee or 2 rupee, for a profit of for 2 or 4 rupee, right? So like that, and what could be my target, and when I have to exit the trade. What if my all my analysis, suppose all my analysis goes against tomorrow, then what I should do? Should I continue trading with my plan? Assume I have a plan to buy any stock, for example, TCS or Infi tomorrow. What if suddenly some overnight some negative news is there from US market from Trump? Then what will happen is the entire market may go down tomorrow, including IT. So then we cannot stick onto that plan. Actually, then we have to change the plan. So according to the markets, we have to trade. Okay, not according to us, the market will react. Okay, so that is the another major difference. The next difference is, as I was telling, I already covered in the previous slide. The professional traders will work after the market hours. Friends, here this is one of the key important point. Reason is, anything which you want to trade the next day or the coming few, at least 1 or 2 days, every day you need to work after the market hours. Then you know what are the mistakes you did and what are the right things you did in the during the market hours, and you have to spend less time on during the market hours. Reason is, whatever the work you do after the market hours, after 3:30, you sit and analyze the chart. Okay, what went well, what went right, and what went wrong. So all these analysis, if you do, then it will be very easy if you want to trade on the next day. Okay, so the work, the analysis, the extra effort you put post market hours matters a lot. That will be done by the professional traders, whereas the gamblers, they never do any work or any analysis, any extra effort after the market hours. Okay, once 3:30 is done, yes, done. My trading is done. Okay, let us look into the market tomorrow at 9 o'clock pre-open. That's it. So that is the thing. That mindset we have to change. So if a gambler changes that mindset, then obviously he will be having a starting a journey towards the professional traders. Okay. Another difference is, the professional trader will stop trading after a profit or a loss during a intraday, for example. What do you mean by that? Suppose they will take a trade, they get into a profit, then they stop trading. Again, reason is, the the more trades you do, the over trading you do, you end up in a loss. Okay, then to recover that loss again and again and again, you will be doing multiple trades. Again, like what you do is, you lose one trade, to recover that you take another trade, that also you will lose. To recover those two losses, you will take two more trades, those that also you will end up in losing those trades. Finally it will be around 3:30, then you will get frustrated. Okay, you will then generally you start blaming the market. Okay, but the market is not right, operators are eating my profit, they are taking away my capital. So all those things will come due to emotions. Okay, that is the reason professional traders, what they do is, they stop trading after their profit or the loss. Okay, the gamblers, what they do is, they get angry. Okay, they get angry with the market, and they try to recover the losses. Okay, so In case if you get profit, just stop the trading for the day. So that is the important point to remember. And another important point is the professional traders will have, they will be aware of a risk. Okay, what is the risk? Like risk is basically a stop loss. So they will know what could be my stop loss, what is the stop loss I need to put. And instead of the professional traders, instead of thinking the target first, they will be thinking of the stop loss. Sorry, they will be thinking of the stop loss first. They will, once they take a trade, once their buying or selling order is executed, they go and mark the stop loss, okay, instead of marking the target. Okay, so that is the first thing they do. But whereas the gambler, they will not have any idea of the limit, okay, on the risk. Okay, suppose if they take any trade, they will not know when to exit, when to cut out the losses. Okay, so they keep on adding the positions on a falling on a failed trade. Okay, if the trade goes against them, they'll keep on adding a position again and again and again. Finally they end up in big losses. Okay, so that needs to be avoided by knowing our limit, by knowing our risk appetite. Okay, so these are the basic trading differences between the professional traders and the gambler mindset. So please go through this and try to not repeat what a gambler does. And hope you enjoy the video. Thank you.